Mic check. I ain't gonna holler that too loud because I'm in the lobby. If I holler too loud, they ain't gonna let me in the building. But I will be hollering mic check when we get upstairs. We're gonna talk about my false imprisonment. We're gonna talk about my kidnapping. We're gonna talk about that to this new commissioner. Because if he wanna lock up Baltimore, then we're gonna see if he lock up some of these politicians. On February the 2nd, 2011, I came to Baltimore City Hall to talk to the city solicitor to turn in Scott Shellenberger. 5 days after I turned in Scott Shellenberger, y'all locked me up, y'all kidnapped me and charged me with terrorism. I want no misunderstandings. He got first, I got second. We looking for who on third, because it's that season. This Baltimore City Police Department, they said I can't sign until 4:30. I'm gonna pitch a bitch at 4:35. And this is the mayor. This was Senator Pugh. Senator Pugh knew about this because, like I said, the documentary was about race and racism. Y'all mad at the delegate for using the N-word? Well, no. Let's get mad at the delegates and the public officials that do racist things. Mass incarceration in your prison industry. The illegal war on drugs. I'm going to give you some information. Now I'm getting ready to go outside so I can let my presence be known. You feel me? How you doing? Thank you. Now, when I get in the building at 5 o'clock and they start these hearings, mic check! That's how it's going to get down. I'm looking for Jane Miller, because see, Jane Miller, WBAL, Fox 45, WJZ, C4, all y'all knew I was making a documentary about y'all's politics and y'all's politicians. We was talking about race and racism long before I got locked up. You feel me? And that toilet was around the city a long time before I got locked up. You can go to Furnish from the Baltimore Brew and get the pictures from the toilet I had there. Because this WBAL. That's Jane Miller in there. Like I said, we're going to talk about race and racism. That's the ACLU. All right? I'm a black Republican. I'm also a member of Out for Justice. And I'm sending this to the Open Society for my 2019 selection. This is for the Open Society. We're talking about race and racism in 2019. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Well, I'm going to show you about Jim Crow and Willie Lynch. This is the Governor Hogan, so we don't have no misunderstandings. That's the postal inspector, because I got mail that was stolen while I was in jail. That's Governor Hogan's office. Service and volunteerism. And I do a lot of volunteering in the community. I feed the homeless up here, and I advocate in there for the prisoners' rights and prisoners' right advocacy. Now this Jane Miller, that's Jane Miller, and she don't want to talk to me. You feel me? And down here is Fox 45. Like I say, I'm doing live feeds. And when your media come out on the streets, I'm going to ask them 21 questions. I'm going to ask them why they participated in the lie. Why they participated in the kidnapping. You feel me? Open Society about race and racism in Baltimore City. They court and they media. You feel me? I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. This is 45, Jeff Abel. How you doing? This Jeff Abel, right? We don't have no problems, do we? All right. Now, I got a problem with your station about some information I gave y'all. I handed you some information a long time ago. What you did with it, I do not know. You know what I'm saying? But Johnny Oleski asked for a federal investigation into my incarceration because I was kidnapped. Yeah, I got a letter from Johnny Oleski. It 2011 when that toilet, that was a kidnapping. That wasn't a terrorist activity. That was a kidnapping by Shellenberger. So Johnny Oleski asked for a federal investigation. I need all the information from your station because that's like FCC violation. Y'all kind of participated in the fraud. I was making a documentary about the media and the role the media plays in misinformation. And I got a storyboard. It's called Portraits of a Letter. All right? And I know that y'all seen it already. So I'm just, you know, like I said, I ain't disrespecting you, but you know how I am. right? Oh, no, I'm gonna speak and I'm gonna bring that toilet. I got a toilet up there.
You do?
Yes, I do. I got a toilet to make sure that y'all remember who the fuck I am. Yes, I'm not gonna let you. See, I can do it the easy way or the hard way. Jane Miller don't want to roll the window down. Mike Shue had information. Mike Heldrum had information. Stan Saunders had information. Gigi Barnett had information. Commissioner Belfield had it. Ed Norris had it. Commissioner Batts. Commissioner Davis. Commander Haggerty. You feel me? I got an Internal Affairs Division report from 2010. And it's also tied with the FBI. So like I said, do what you do. Because I am Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Well, you know the media don't respect it. That's why I don't respect the media. This my bro, you want it down? What's up? This is my buddy from Fox 45, all right? Me and him had a conversation when we first met about respect, right?
We sure did, right here in this spot.
And you seen me in the House of Cards too, right?
Yeah, I did.
When I won that spot in the House of Cards.
That's true. That's
all right?
How you been, man?
I'm doing good. I brung a toilet out today.
Did you really? Where?
Yeah, it's right there in front of WBAL because I'm getting ready to talk to Jane Miller.
Okay.
You know the media wars is real, right?
They sure are.
You see me shutting shit down, right?
I would expect nothing less from you.
Yeah, well, if we're going to talk, let's do the truth. Because like I said, when you came into the parking lot at the Corinthians, you and me established a relationship.
That's true.
So you get a shorty pass. You feel me?
Good. You know I'm with WJZ now, right?
You with WJZ?
Yeah.
Well, tell Mike Shue and the rest of them, Johnny Oleski asked for a federal investigation because I was kidnapped. I wasn't a terrorist. I was kidnapped February the 7th.
You talked to Johnny O?
Yeah, Johnny O gave me papers saying that he asked in the Department of Justice to investigate my case.
Okay.
So since he's going to investigate my case, that means WJZ, WBAL, Fox 45, everybody that had information got to get that shit up. See, the shielding law don't apply to y'all when y'all participated in the fraud. You know what I'm saying? The shielding law. I'm saying y'all by meaning your station.
Yeah, I'm a little ignorant on
I am not ignorant on the law.
You're not.
I am not ignorant on the shielding law. Don't work like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm ignorant about your case to
well,
a certain extent. So.
Well, I made a storyboard about the media called Portraits of a Letter. And I named all the media because you demonize the media, not you. The media demonizes in the broad perspective. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody sitting here fighting back. You got a war on drugs, but if there's a war on drugs, then who's the enemy combatant? Right?
Is that rhetorical?
I'm just asking questions that I know that make sense. Sure. So since I'm an enemy combatant, because I'm a drug dealer, I'm an ex-felon, I'm a convict, that makes me an enemy combatant, right?
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
Well, somebody got to speak up for the drug dealers, right?
Sure.
If you got a war on drugs, right? So I'm speaking up for them. Let's end the war on drugs. You want to end the violence in America? End the war on drugs. You end the prohibition and you stop killing white people. You stop the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Now we got Surratt. You feel me?
I feel you.
So let's end the war on drugs and bring that into the conversation. Because if you end the war on drugs, then I ain't going to kill my brother. I ain't going to have black on black murder. You got opioids now. You got treatment for opioids. But you gave crack to penitentiary. Start locking up the opioid users. Same way that you locked up black America. Then you got the weed in the dispensaries. But you locking up JoJo in the corner for selling nickels and dimes. Let's keep it 100. End the war on drugs and stop this hypocrisy of racism. You feel me? Because you know how I am.
I hear you, Shorty.
I'm going to call you out. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And as long as I put this camera in Fox's face, dog, I got 1 million people watching. Going to WBAL next. Now this Jane Miller, and like I said, when I sue y'all, I'm going to sue y'all because y'all lied to the public. Just like when Rupert Murdoch did in England and he got sued, I'm going to sue your TV stations because you knowingly lied to the public. The toilet was a prop for a movie. It's about our rights in America. So you go to the District Court of Maryland and get my paperwork. Like I said, this is about race and racism. This is about the good in the hood. This is about Shellenberger. That toilet. Go to Furnish and get that toilet. Because like I said, CNN had it. Baltimore Sun had it. Associated Press had it. The New York Times had it. You feel me? So we're going to talk about politics in 2019. We're going to talk about race and racism. We're going to talk about the kidnapping of Shorty. Y'all kidnapped me. And I'm going to terrorize you with toilets and the truth. Mike, check! Check that shit out.